You're listening to the Intuitive Souls podcast. I am your host, Erica Russo, and this podcast is designed to educate, inspire, and enlighten. Let's wake up together. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. So this week marks my first solo episode, and I'm going to be talking about spiritual awakening. I've had a lot of people come to me and express some concern about what they're going through right now, and I just felt like it was really needed and it was time for me to talk about this stuff because basically this is why I'm doing the podcast, is for people to know that there are other people out there, know that there's other people feeling the same way that you're feeling, and knowing that it's okay. I also had a really great idea while meditating that each week I would pull an oracle card for the collective and see what it has to say, what message comes across. And I also wanted to incorporate a crystal of the week and a essential oil of the week. These are tools that I use that have helped me tremendously with everything as far as like my spirituality, practice, and even like cleaning. Honestly, I'm going to be talking about lemon essential oil. That's going to be the essential oil of the week. So let's get to it. I'm going to pull a card first, and I am pulling from the Goddess Guidance cards from Doreen Virtue. You're probably hearing me shuffling right now. Okay. So let's see what Spirit wants us to know right now. Okay. So I just pulled the Ane card, and it's Leap of Faith. And it says to take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. My intuitive feeling is that there's someone listening right now that really knows what they want to do, but they are questioning it. They are allowing ego to take a hold of them and to kind of manipulate the situation. This is your sign right now to take the leap of faith, to trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and know that this is a divinely guided idea that you have, and go for it. Okay, so whoever's listening, that is your message that you need to hear right now. Okay, so let's get to the crystal of the week. And the crystal of the week I chose is carnelian. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a really hard time staying grounded. It's the middle of January, and there's only so much time that you can spend outside before freezing. And I'm just feeling really, it's taking a lot more effort for me to stay grounded, as I'm sure other people are having the same problem. So I chose this stone because it's extremely grounding, and it's very helpful when you're kind of up in the air, you kind of need to be pulled down. So the attributes of carnelian grounds and anchors you in the present reality. A stabilizing stone with high energy, it is excellent for restoring vitality and motivation and for stimulating creativity. It is useful for dramatic pursuits. Carnelian has the ability to cleanse other stones. I did not know that. I'm actually reading from my Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. So that is a great thing. Psychologically, See, I'm so ungrounded that I can't even say words. Carnelian imparts an acceptance of the cycle of life and removes fear of death. In ancient times, it was used to protect the dead on their journey to the afterlife. It gives courage, promotes positive life choices, dispels apathy, and motivates for success in business and other matters. So you can see that the attributes really help with grounding. So I hope that's beneficial for anybody, especially right now. It's helping me. So the essential oil of the week that I chose is lemon because I've been using it a lot for cleaning. I'm sure everybody has a lot of New Year's resolutions to clean more, or you're going through stuff because we're stuck in the house because it's so cold. But lemon is such a great oil. I use it every single day. I put a drop in my water. I put it with some vinegar and some water, and I use it as an all-purpose cleaning spray. It's renowned for its cleansing and invigorating abilities. Lemon is a favorite because it's so versatile. When I feel like when the sun's, I'm in Connecticut, so the sun doesn't come out very often in the winter. So when I'm feeling kind of low and I'm not seeing sun for days on end, I will do like a mix of lemon and lime, and I'll put it on my pressure points, and it just kind of helps me wake up a little bit. So I hope that you guys see all the amazing benefits. It supports health. See how ungrounded I am? It supports healthy respiratory function, powerful cleansing and digestive benefits, and it uplifts and energizes properties that help improve mood. So as you can see, it's a wonderful oil. It's usually very moderately priced, so worth checking it out. So now let's get to the good stuff. I really want to talk about spiritual awakening because it needs to be spoken about. Simple as that. More and more of us are waking up. More and more of us are kind of lifting the veil, so to speak, and seeing that we are spiritual beings having a human experience and not the other way around. A lot of us are waking up before the collective because we're light workers and we need to help others as they awaken. So you're going to feel, because you woke up before everybody else, you're probably going to feel alone. You're probably going to feel afraid. You're probably going to go through a lot of stuff. You're going to question yourself. You're going to question if you're losing your mind. And I am here to tell you, you are not. It's when you spiritually awaken, it is not a happy process. It is not running through a meadow with a bunch of wildflowers running into the sun. It is the purging of old negative energies that you're holding on to. It's the realization that, some things in your life are very materialistic. I don't know how to put it. This is how I'm just talking from my own experience. When I kind of awoke, it was kind of a process. I have to say that it was kind of like a full week of purging, and there were a lot of stuff that came to the surface that I subconsciously blocked because I didn't want to emotionally heal them, like so many people don't. And a lot of things from my past came up, a lot of things that I just never wanted to think about came up, and it really makes you have to deal, when you awake, it kind of makes you have to deal with all of these aspects that are dirty and are not pleasant. But I can tell you that dealing with this stuff, whatever it may be, there might be things about your relationship that comes up, your relationship with your parents, things that happened when you were a child that you never really fully healed from. All those things are going to come to the surface, and you're going to think that you're crazy. You're going to think that you're losing your mind. And I'm telling you, you're not losing your mind. You are just finding it. Okay? It is, it's very hard to go through this and to be one of the first ones to wake up spiritually and expand your consciousness, because all the people that are regular in your life, all the people that have been in your life are going to look at you either like you're crazy or they're just not going to get it. And you don't know how to put it into words. You don't know how to tell them what is going on with your life because you're expanding your consciousness, right? You're going from third dimensional consciousness or fourth dimensional consciousness into fifth dimensional consciousness. So what that means is that you're vision of your life and your vision of your soul's purpose is expanding. You're seeing things for what they are. You're detaching from your ego. And it's very hard to communicate what you're going through with someone that's not going through it. It's very hard. It's going to be lonely for a while, but, just know that the universe is going to bring you people that need you and that are going through the same thing. When I first awoke, it was like months. I have to tell you, I think it was like 9 months of just me feeling so alone because I didn't have anybody to talk to about what I was going through. I didn't have anybody that would even remotely understand what was happening in my life. And, it sucks. It really sucks because you know that you're here to do something. You know that you're here to help people, but how can you help someone if they don't know what you're going through, right? So for months, I just didn't talk about it. I just kind of took a step back and I just, I journaled and I relied on meditation and I kept my spirituality to myself. And it wasn't until, I want to say like 8 months after my first awakening that I felt the courage and I felt the pull to open up to one of my friends about all of this. And I did. And it was really, I'm really grateful for that. And, I want to point out that when you're first starting to awaken to your intuition and to your soul's purpose, just be happy with one friend that you can talk to about this, because that's really all you need is one friend that you can talk to about this. I am lucky enough to have 2 friends that are on the same path as I am, that are healers, that are empaths, that totally get what's going on right now. And I am so grateful for them, and I know that the universe is going to bring more people to me. And that's all you have to really do is just trust and have faith that the universe has your back and that through time, you're going to come across people that think the same way, that are going through the same thing, that are going to stand by you while you awaken others. Your awakening is going to awaken others. I can guarantee it. And you just have to have faith. I know it's really hard, especially in the beginning. Like, you don't want to listen to anything. You don't know if you need a Xanax. You don't know if you need a psychiatrist, but there's something inside of you that knows that this is just you awakening to your soul's purpose. I'm just here. I want to talk. I just want you guys to know that everything's going to be okay. I want to point out that, if you don't have any history of mental illness or anything along those lines, and you just kind of feel like you're losing it, and you feel like you just feel different. I don't know what another way to put it but that, because that's what I felt. That's what I felt when I went through it. I just felt totally, completely different. I did not feel like Erica. I felt like something else. It's just, you're waking up and that's it. And, waking up, like I said, it's not a beautiful process. It's messy and it's a healing process. And, you're going to have to purge a lot of that hurt that we all hold. You're going to have to bring to the surface those things that we subconsciously put away into a closet because we don't want to deal with the negative emotions of it. It's very rewarding, I have to tell you, because when you understand that anything that we've went through, everybody has something that we have to heal, right? Everybody on this earth has something that they need to heal, whether it's a breakup, whether it's their thoughts, their relationship with their parents. We all have to remember that putting something under a rug or putting something into a closet, where we know when we're putting that into the closet, putting it under the rug, we already know that this is something that we shouldn't be doing. We should be handling the emotions of whatever has happened or whatever we're going through right now. But we just can't, because the fear of it is far greater than the reward of thinking, the reward of actually going through the process of healing. So the spiritual awakening process for me has been doing a lot of shadow work. It has been bringing things up from my past that I'm ashamed of, that have hurt me in one way or another, and allowing those emotions that I suppressed for so many years to come to the surface. And I need to feel those emotions again, right? We need to feel them in order to release them. So, there might be things that come to the surface when you're spiritually awakening that you do not want to deal with. Period. You don't want to deal with it. I know that there's spurts through my journey that like things come up when I'm in meditation or when I'm doing a hypnosis that I thought I already healed, and it's clearly not healed because it's still coming up and it's still bringing up those emotions that are connected to them. So, just know that whatever you're going through right now, whatever emotions that are coming up, whatever things that are going through your mind, it's okay. It's okay. This is Spirit's way of kind of clearing your chakras out, your energetic system out, so you're able to receive the gifts that Spirit has for you, okay? When we are going through this, and the way I look at it is like this. When you awaken, it took me about a week, I want to say, like a week of not sleeping, a week of feeling like I'm losing my mind, a week of just questioning everything that I had in my life, as far as like the way I thought, my ego and everything like that. It is Spirit's way when we spiritually awake and we deal with all of this subconscious, unblocked or blocked emotion. It is Spirit's way of coming and cleaning it up, right? So we need to clear out something in order to receive more stuff, right? It's just like Christmas. And this is a perfect example. Like Christmas comes, you get so much stuff, the kids get so much stuff that you need to go through what you already have in order to have the space to receive all the gifts. And that's the way I think of it. We have to do a cleanse. We have to flush it out. And that's why all this stuff, all these negative stuff, all this negativity, all this stuff that's probably been in your subconscious for 10, 15 years are coming out right now because it needs to come out. You need to heal it because you need to allow the light to come in. Like I said, from the beginning, you guys have awoken earlier than others because you are a light worker and you need to help others wake up. And that's as simple as it is. It is a dirty process and you need to be strong. And God's not going to allow you to wake up first if He doesn't have full faith in you. Okay? So I hope that this message finds the people that needs to listen to it, that finds the people that are waking up and that feel lost. And I really hope that, you are able to have some clarity from this, guys, because it's a wild ride. It really is a wild ride. but it is the best ride that you're ever going to be on. I can guarantee it. So, that's really it. I'm looking at the time right now and it's already almost at 20 minutes. I can't believe I just blurted all of that out for 20 minutes. But thank you for listening and thank you for tuning in. And I am so happy because I know that the universe is going to find the person that needs to listen to this. And I know that these words are going to help you relax and just enjoy the process of awakening to your soul's purpose. So until next time, guys, express gratitude, be the light, and have a great, great week.